Hello everyone and welcome in this new video where I will talk about the Stafford Gambit with a wide point of view. So how to tame the Stafford Gambit and for people that don't know what's the Stafford Gambit is, we will see immediately. So we play the King's game where black plays knight f6, so Russian defense, and we take on e5. After knight takes e5, the most common idea for black is to play d6, knight f3 and take back the pawn. But in this video, we will talk only about the Stafford Gambit where black plays knight c6. If black plays knight c6, my advice is to take the knight on the c6, and after this we have to defend the pawn on e4. So to do that, we can play pawn d3, and after pawn d3, black will develop the pieces quickly. So the point of this opening is that white is up a pawn. White is better on the center because white has two central pawns, but black has development advantage, and black can castle easily. For white is a bit more difficult. So white is up material and a good center, but black can attack, and we have to pay attention about that. We have to defend well. So for example, after bishop c5, the main strategy for white is to take the center, improve the control on the center. So the idea would be to play c3 followed by d4. But we can't play c3 immediately, because if we play c3 immediately, there is knight takes e4 that is good for black. The reason is because we can't take the knight, because if we take the knight, then there is bishop takes c5, king e2, and bishop g4. The reason because I didn't take the bishop is because the queen is under attack. So after bishop f2, white is losing. That's why c3 is not so good. For this reason, it's very important to play first bishop e2. Bishop e2 is defending the queen, and at the same time is also blocking the enemy move knight g4. Probably black can be interested to play h5 to then allow knight g4, and in this case we can start playing c3. So we can start to fight for the center and also block the enemy pieces. So if, for example, knight g4, okay, sorry, just very important, we can't castle because knight g4 is quite strong, and then black can be powerful with this queen. So that's why it's a very important play first c3, then maybe knight g4. Okay, now d4, very important. d4, we stop the enemy attack of the bishop. If the bishop goes back, now we play h3, and we force all the pieces to go back. So we are blocking the enemy advantage of development. So knight f6, and now a4. a4 is a nice small trick. We are threatening to trap the bishop, so black is forced to open a new square for the bishop, and now it's time to defend the pawn e4 that is under attack. My advice is to defend the pawn playing bishop g5. Playing bishop g5, we pin the knight, then we are ready to play also knight e2, and we are ready to castle. So once the black pieces are now passive, now is a good moment to castle and save your king. Let's do a small recap. So let's do a small recap about this idea we studied together. So we have the position of the Stafford Gambit, and we know that how drawbacks in this opening are that black is up about development, is dangerous, and also our king will remain for a few moves on the center, so we have to pay attention about that. So going back to the chessboard, when we are at the beginning, okay, we have to pay attention about f2. Maybe he will attack with the queen, he will attack with the knight, and that's why, okay, we play bishop e2. If he will attack with the queen, maybe we can play castle and we are safe. So yes, we have to pay attention, but we have many ideas to defend the position well. So those are the drawbacks. So then what are the elements in our favor? In our favor, we have the material advantage. We are up a pawn, and we have the control of the center. So we are up a pawn, the pawn, for example, and we have 2 pawns on the center. So then, if we have the expansion, we are great because our pawns are strong and we're also up a pawn. So our position, it's very, very, very good. So what's the strategy to follow? The strategy to follow is defend, defend the position, consolidate the center like this, for example. So like the 2 pawns and castle. But we don't need to castle immediately. So in terms of priority, we defend. We take the center and then we castle. This is the right strategy to follow, and that's how we can time easily the Stafford Gambit. Perfect. For this video, it's all. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next videos. Bye.